Why is Lily staring at me like that? It's kind of weirding me out now. My baby sister won't stop staring at me. She's only 15 months, close to a year, and she stares at me like I'm a ghost or something. Or as if something's bad's gonna happen to me. And she was trying to tell me, but she can't talk. Yet, anyway. She just looks at me with those big eyes of hers, with a blank expression. It kind of creeps me out more than it does now. At first I thought it was just, a normal baby thing that she does that. Usually she would stare like that if she needed something. But, she can't. She doesn't know better. She doesn't know what she's doing is creepy. But when I try to approach her trying to ask her what she needed, she just stares. It's creeping me out. It freaks me out a little bit more than it does when Luna comes into the living room and I say, Lily is kind of staring at me a lot now. Why is she staring at me like this? I ask her. Lily kind of gives off that horrifying, like she saw my death. She saw me, it's like she saw me die through her eyes, and she was freaked out about something. And I just can't, I don't know why. I'm just scared over. Luna looks at me and shrugs her shoulders, saying, I don't know, it's probably nothing, really. She's probably just staring at you to try to get attention. Maybe she's doing that because she. But every time I try to approach her and ask her, what you need, this staring was scaring me and kind of concerning me a little. She just stares, and when I try to leave, her expression changes into a very sad expression, and she starts whimpering and starts softly crying and crawling everywhere as if we just abandoned her or something. So I try to go over to comfort her, but the staring happens again every time I am in the room. And whenever I try to put her to sleep, she were to start crying and crying and crying and crying once I left the room. And then when I came back into the room, she stops crying and starts staring again. Again, this freaked me out, so she probably just wanted to sleep with someone for the night. So I take her out of her crib, and then I take her into the room with me to fall asleep. Even though she's sleeping right now, I still can sense her staring at me. Even though she's sleeping. So I didn't get any sleep at all that night. She just looks at me like she's concerned about something but can't say. But she doesn't even say anything. She doesn't say anything or make any sounds or anything. She just stares. a lot. So when we took her to get her a flu shot or something, I kind of forgot what it was at this point. I asked a doctor if there was anything wrong with her because of her constant staring, and he shrugs it off and says it's probably nothing, and that she was only doing this because of her age. And again, we just moved to a new house, and she's just adjusting to her surroundings, and she probably wants the constant attention.